Hey, it's not silver dollar. So that's the big change there is we changed our handle to Mountain Tanager just because I was getting a lot of comments and just like questions in general about if I was the ROTMG YouTuber or silver dollar. SLVR, DLR, whatever. Anyways, I'm not him. So hopefully this clears up any confusion and hopefully there wasn't any problems. So yeah. Just kind of, we're pretty hard to mix up because I don't have his charisma and I don't have his we have completely different voices. But hopefully this just leaves no doubt from now on. And Mountain Tanager's a bird. You can look it up. I thought it looked cool when I was taking ornithology. But anyways, this session here is pretty bad. This is our worst session yet, I think. It kind of tarnishes the series, I think. Like, I really didn't want to publish this. I wanted to have something cool and something that we achieved this episode, but really we achieved nothing because I scrolled poorly there. I was a little bit drunk. I'll let me go into more detail, but drunk scrolling, it's kind of stupid to do when you don't have money to lose, because when I'm playing my main, I don't really have any issues with money. I can kind of lose a few billion and be completely fine. I won't even feel it. But every little bit hurts on this Iron Man. And it's weird because when you're having some drinks, there's like a happy medium where you get some courage and that makes a scroll go through when you should have put the scroll on the correct item, on the item you were trying to pass. Whereas if you go too far, you might kind of do what I just did here and just dummy a bunch stupidly, needlessly, and lose all your slots at the end when the odds even out. So we're going to go live commentary here for Pap. We try it out, so yeah, I'll see you in the voiceover. Yo, what's up, y'all? So I was just farming stoppers like not too long ago, and then we got this blessing of the moon goddess thing pop up. The event's over, so I was kind of surprised to get this, and I think this is going to be kind of our strongest to Pap, so we might as well just give it a shot. So this is going to be our first Pap attempt. I'm just going to double check some accuracy calculations. So we want to start out with the attack glove and then switch over to this accuracy glove when second body's up. Hopefully we can we can dodge Pap enough. Maybe he'll go to sleep and we can switch equipment. So let's see here. Accuracy with the popper. 259. 85.6% hit rate. We need it down 1.6 million HP approximately. That should take us around 4 stoppers. I mean, 4 maple pops, I mean. Yeah, if we use stoppers, that'll be a 4 popper combo. Okay, that's doable, I think. I'm down to try it. Let's check pet HP. I'm going to raise it up a little higher just as an insurance. We have the Meso. I don't, this is chump change to me. So let's go for it. Also, I've had a couple drinks, so this is like a drunk Papulatus. Should be interesting. Let's give it a go. And also, that it kind of explains why we had that really bad scrolling session right before this. Is that I was a little bit intoxicated, made some bad decisions. Story of my life. Anyways, my calculations said 27 minutes. I think. I don't know if this is gonna actually go that way. It varies, depends on how many times Pap sleeps. I've had runs take a lot longer because my damage is lower on my other account. take much longer when it's unlucky. It spells annoying. Can we go on this platform here? I mean, we don't have stance, but I'll give it a shot. This is better. Okay. Focus on keeping your stopper up. Hoy, this is gonna take forever, man. Do we even have enough stoppers for this, man? Is this like a futile attempt? Like, we're kind of weak, even with the stopper, dude. Uh-oh. Let's just see where this second stopper takes us, because we have 50 stoppers. Gosh, stupid to spell. Okay, like 2%, 1% per stopper. That's not enough. I don't think we can do this. I'm out. We're gonna kind of wait to power up then. Go for Bigfoot next, I guess. Dang, that's too bad. All right, well, I'll cut it off here. Wish it was longer, but I don't think we can do it. I'm not gonna jeopardize 53 stoppers for a run that I'm not even sure I can finish. So, yeah, maybe we'll find a Bigfoot and decide to see if we can kill it. I'll check the accuracy requirements again, but yeah, see you then. Later on, bye. Alright, so, what you just saw there was a major, underestimation of Papulatus. Like, it is a boss, it is a big achievement for a first-timer who clears it, and we're kind of in that position. It definitely is a boss that deserves more respect. I was probably a little bit jaded, just from just the amount of times I've done Pap. It's been in the thousands, and that's not an understatement. I've done like 4-digit Paps total cumulatively in my entire playing career, so that's probably why I didn't respect the boss, because whenever it sleeps, that eats up time, and if you have a stopper active, that just wastes parts of your stopper, like 10 seconds or close to that. And Pap also has a heal. He'll periodically heal himself for around 30,000. Like, I saw him heal for 32k. And that's gonna add up if he keeps doing that, because we're not killing this boss like end gamer, you know. Like, this is a first time clear. It's gonna take us, you know, at least 30 minutes, maybe even an hour, maybe beyond that. So those heals are gonna stack up to the millions. So may as well just like add, you know, 50% of his HP on top of what we have to go through originally, and on the sleeps too. Yeah, like, sure, we can clear it, you know, we can hit him just fine, we have no accuracy problems, but, you know, we're better off just grinding and trying to make progress than waste time, like 3 hours at a Papulatus, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I would love to showcase such an early clear of Pap, it just doesn't make sense, and I don't really want to subject myself to that. It just doesn't seem fun. Anyways, now we're doing the Hime grind. We did the Hime grind just now. Didn't get as many earring Dex 70s as I wanted, and they all kind of don't really work out here. We give them a shot, but yeah, we grinded out the monster card EXP bonus. Got like a level and a half ish. So nice. I'm gonna go for a different scroll hunt, not the earring Dex 70s, because I want to get that accuracy boost quicker. Overall 30s would be better if we needed to pass, but they are more or less likely to work in the first place, right? And they can also make bad things happen. And yeah, doesn't go through, so we missed the last 2 70s that we attempted. Now we're gonna be in this map here. We hunt this map for around, I want to say 4 hours actually. It was absolutely brutal. It was grueling. I get little bursts of morale here and there, just because when I get a 30% to work, like we get coming up, I get a little bit inspired, like hopeful, and that my grind is actually accomplishing something. And when the reverse happens, it completely sucks the wind, the air out of, you know, any sort of motivation or momentum I've gotten from doing the scroll grind and attempting. Yeah, we destroy a bunch of bottoms. I learned last episode that if you're a male character, your gender's male, and you're using male bottoms, they can only be dex or strength, one or the other, not both. Whereas if you're a female gender, female bottoms can have strength and dex bottoms. So both stats. So that's a little weird. I really wish that they didn't do that, like just made it equal the playing field. Because if I had known that, maybe I would have made a female character. Just try to get a little bit more strength on your, you know, overall, and scrolling the your bottom for dex and your top for strength. What happens here? Yeah, we got a 30 to go through on the overall, but it's for nothing because our accuracy didn't change one bit. And this is where it starts to dawn on me that we're going to be here a while, and we need to get really lucky because we need 2 overall 30s to pass on our thing for it to kind of be till we're kind of in business and we start cooking. Because then I would be just kind of finished with 30s at that point. And my style of scrolling is I want to get like a couple big passes on the first few slots and then kind of ramp down a little bit gradually and just finish it over like 20 levels. Kind of just get the big results first and then kind of gradually ease it into its end or finalized state and hope that luck is on the side. But it just maybe it's a bad strategy. Maybe I should just be going for really small gains and with like 60%. But I honestly I don't want to do that. You know, that's just not me. It's too little. It doesn't feel like any sort of victory. But it is safer, and we really kind of should learn that lesson. Maybe this will teach us the lesson, but I don't think I've learned the lesson. I'm a big scroller. I go big. I just want to get those big 30% passes to go through right away, and then be safe with like white scrolls if I do want to make like a perfected end game weapon. So yeah, for usually the strategy, even if it's like a fucking 1360 DPS clean, I would still, no, that's a bad analogy. If it was like a clean ST, perfect ST, like a 112 ST, I would still 30% the first slot with no white scroll. And yeah, if it passes, then I would white scroll 30% the second one, and if that passes and doesn't explode, I would then move to 10%. But for this tier of equipment, I feel okay doing like just 230s without white scrolls. I mean, it'd be stupid to white scroll at this point if it's not a CGS equipment, but that's just kind of the strategy I was looking at. We were just kind of questing. I know the hideout was better for, you know, parts 1 and 2 of Law and Order, but I wanted to hunt for overall dex 30s. And what happens here is something bad. Yeah, we got a really nice glove. That was a golden ticket to BF because the accuracy, if we just tried 60s, I'm sure some would have worked, like maybe 2 or 3. If we were lucky. And that would have just been a better accuracy glove. You know, it just sucks. I would have wanted, it was a good glove. I would have wanted it for weapon attack. And yeah, 6 more dex. Jeez, that one kind of hurt my soul because that was such a nice glove. It was our ticket to BF. All of our struggles would have been over, but we just kept making it hard on ourselves. We boomed our overall, which was needless, so like meaningless. Like we could have just been safe and just been okay. And then our bottom, we got the 30 to pass on it in like 270s. Why didn't we just 60% the rest, or just stop there? I just don't understand my logic sometimes. And yeah, just kind of putting it out here that this is sometimes I have an off day, I guess, and this is certainly one of them. You know, we failed Papulatus. We had the golden ticket. We got all the scrolls we needed. And if we just strategize and we're a little more strategic with the way we went about our scrolling, this would have been just fine. So let's go to the voiceover. This is just to kind of wrap it up live. So see you when we get back. What's up? I just kind of got done with this super long grinding for scrolls. Oh, I'm tired. But yeah, the overall Dex 30s have dried up now. And I think I'm gonna throw it on this overall because I think I'll go over it beforehand. But we switched over to like a top and bottom, 5 slots, 4 on the bottom. So this is expendable now technically. I don't know if expendable is the right word, but we can attempt 30% on it. If it blows up, I think I'm gonna stop playing for today and kind of go back to the drawing board, because today has been absolutely brutal. Like we've bricked so many 70s today, lost so many good items. All the overall Dex 30s before this, like one went through on a overall and then it blew it up later, because we need 2 passes on this, because this is go big or go home kind of. Like I'm a go big, go home kind of scroller. Like I don't really kind of want to mess around with 60%, because you know it's like a job unfinished when you do 60s, and they've been so unreliable. I think we've only gotten like 1 out of like 4 to pass today, 60% wise. I hate them so much. I hate 60% so much. So and 70s have just kind of done their thing with their they stopped being really lucky for us today. So I guess here we go. If it passes, we can get in the BF range, because I don't want to sacrifice 9 weapon attack and 4 strength, because this glove is dangerous right here. Like it's really nice. It gives us a good accuracy boost, 15, I believe. But this is not a solution. This is not a end all be all. This is just a band-aid temporary thing for emergencies. Like I'm cool with using it for Papulatus second body, but you know we're not gonna be using this forever. So I don't know if I should use this, if I should be relying on this glove, because it could kind of bite us, because we'll kind of be put into a sense of, oh, we have the accuracy requirements, we got the accuracy, and we don't, you know, because we can't give up all of our attack. Like we need the G in CGS at least, right? Gosh, this is so nerve-wracking. And I've been scrolling kind of erratically just lately, I think. But I've been just going straight for the items we want passes to go through today, and they've all kind of gone poorly. So I'm so nervous for this. Okay. Like I said, if this explodes, I think I'm gonna just kind of call it for today and just kind of figure out what I need to do, because we can always go to Hime's and try to get more Dex. Oops, why was I wearing that earring? Go back to Hime's and get some passes. Try to get some passes on these emerald earrings that we've gotten. Yeah. And that would, if we get like 8 Dex on one earring, that would be 4 more dexterity. That'd be like 3 more accuracy. But it's not enough. That's why I was going for the overalls, because we need that really, really beefy kind of 7 accuracy per pass on these 30%. And I don't think we've gotten a 30 to pass on this overall, so we kind of need 1 or 2 to pass on this. Like the 60s just aren't cutting it. Like they don't work most of the time, and they just eat up a slot, and it just feels really bad. Anyways, I'm kind of trying not to do it. That's why I'm talking so much right now. Because if this blows up, I don't think I could bear it, because I grinded for so long, like 3 hours, 4 hours. Should we just should we just take a break today? Should I just take a break today? Go to the drawing board regardless, and not risk blowing this up? Because today has not really been great scrolling wise, and maybe there's like a thing in the game where some days are just less fortunate than others. But at the same time, I want to keep playing. I want to put more in this episode, because this will be the most bland episode on Earth yet, I guess, if we don't do more, if we don't go BF. Let's just double check your actual requirement, because this will give us how much? 7 accuracy. 4 plus 3, 7. 151. Alrighty, so let's say 161. Oh Christ. If this passes with a sniper pro, we can hit BF at 91.7%. Let's see what we would hit at level 105. Level 105 would be 97.9%. Oh. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go for it now. Sorry for all the talking. Wish us luck. This is gonna either decide whether this is a cool episode or a really boring one that you might as well just not watch and skip. Okay, let's do it. That is soul crushing. That is so soul crushing. Guess that's what we get for not dummying. Do I 30% this crossbow? Just for fun. But if it passes, I don't want to use up odds either. Like, dummying's kind of bad. Because if we dummy, we have to stick with it all the way through. And if we don't dummy and just do regular scrolling, we also have to be consistent with that, because it might mess with the odds if we just flip-flop back and forth. That's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if I'm scrolling badly, if my technique is just wrong, or if we're just unlucky. I feel like we've been really unlucky today. But if I'm doing something incorrectly, for the sake of keeping the series kind of like entertaining and cool to watch, any sort of alerting me to something I've done wrong would be helpful. Cause wow, should I have 30%ed a dummy scroll before we tried the overall? That's kind of my question. But then what if it passed? What if it passed in the dummy? You know, that's just kind of historically what happens. We try to dummy a 30 and then it works. Oh gosh, that is so just demoralizing. Okay, I gotta find out what drops bottomware decks 60s, I guess. We have to finish those 60s because we blew up 2 of these before. This is the 3rd bottom. So I gotta look up what drops bottomware 60s. And I guess we'll go to Hime's. Like, we have these, so we have 2 accuracy for the face accessory here. 2 accuracy is not enough. Then we need to be smarter about our earring scrolling. Like, 70s might blow up. Like, we should probably get maybe 3 earrings and just split 70s amongst them all. But that's gonna take 15 earring dex 70s, and that's not quick to farm. Because those Himes, they've been dropping the Cape strengths. 5 of them. And we only got like 4 earring dexes in like an hour and a half of grinding in the first part of when we picked up today. And I was like kind of chill about it because I was fresh, but 4 times 4, like that is like an 8-hour grind. Do we just cut it down to 3 or cut it down to 2 earrings and just try to get 10 earring dex 70s? Because I think we have 1, right? Nope, we are all out of earring. No, we have 1 earring dex 70. So we need to get 9. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of thinking aloud right now, just kind of talking. Maybe that'll kind of get my thoughts going. Because what a sloppy like display of just an Iron Man on my part for this session here. Like I am so ashamed of having to show this to you all. Just such bad scrolling. Like we grinded for hours and then it was like 1 step forward and then another step backwards. Like we basically treaded water. We were like on a treadmill because of our scrolling decisions. Yeah, I mean, jeez, let's just see. I got some gloves from Bane's earlier. Let's just maybe consider scrolling this for accuracy, because we got a ton of glove at dex 30s. And like I said, those are not like a desirable scroll type. Alright. Let's give it a shot. We would need 2 passes, 230 passes at the minimum. Of course this one works. I mean, not really unusual. Keep going. Okay. Well, kind of reap what you sow. I foresaw that happening. Yeah, 30s, man. They're kind of fickle. And they're dangerous. They're very dangerous. Let's see if storage has anything. Let's see if we can just get something. Organize our thing real quick. Gloves for Dex. Well, we're out of gloves now. Oh, what's this? Purple Imperial. 30% this. Oh, come on. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We have these ones here still. Like I said, accuracy gloves are not what we are kind of shooting for here. And I'm not really cool with rolling with accuracy gloves over weapon attack ones. What do we do? Yellow belt? That's not enough. I mean, do we just kind of suck it up and just go for a lower accuracy Bigfoot, or do we farm more, like, do we farm like 40 more maple pops and go BF? Because the deputy star is 5 dexterity, 5 luck. Let me look if it gives any accuracy. I don't think it does. Yeah, so 5 dex, 5 times 0.8, 4 accuracy, 6.5 accuracy with the deputy star. put us at around 150. But the thing is, I want 150 beforehand, you know, because if we have like 150 before, we can actually hit BF at like 90% instead of 83%. And it's like the iframes on BF are tricky, so the more probability I have of hitting it, well, I mean, misses also knock it back. Oh, I have to think. We have to go to the drawing board. I'm going to stop kind of dilly-dallying. I'm just really tired right now. Again, not the proudest session I have to showcase here. Sorry for this episode. We'll pick it up in the conclusion, in the ending part. So I'll catch you in the voiceover. It's too bad about what happened. So yeah, thanks. Okay, so that kind of wraps it up for this session because of the outcome. Like I said, we boomed our overall. It's not the end of the world. Like, we have our top and bottom to back it up, and we can make them better. I think we'll play safe on them because you can only go all in so many times and keep losing, right? Until you kind of wise up a little bit and have to toe the line and just admit defeat, or just, play a little more carefully, because it's fun to go, all Rambo on scrolls, but when you have actually stakes to lose and like maybe a series to keep entertaining, like, we can't keep screwing around like this, because if we have another episode where we just do this and don't do anything cool, like, that would just be so sucky. If that's the case, maybe I'll just skip over all that and just resume when we do something interesting like a Bigfoot, or when we can confidently do a Papulatus in a reasonable amount of time. But I haven't really thought of a plan yet. I really haven't. I've just been kind of focused on editing this, but I'll get something together, something cohesive and maybe more well thought out, and stick to the execution plan. Yeah, just sticking to the execution plan, not going all impulsive. That would probably be good for us. So yeah, I apologize again. I'm very sorry that I know you all want to see some pro plays and ingenuity, and this was not it today. This was just us floundering about and just squandering an opportunity, and really just scrolling like a nut job. Like, I don't know what was going on with our logic today. Must be an off day. I'm not going to think more on it. So I'll catch you in the next episode. I'll make it better next time. And thank you for watching if you did stick it through to this point. Thank you. And take care. And good luck next week. Bye-bye.